live? It's going live. We're live! Awesome! Hello, world! We are Swamp Folk, and we are going to do some completely improvised material for you. We're just going to have fun, and we hope you have fun watching us. My name is Susan, and I am improvising in Austin, Texas. We also have Nat.
Hey everybody, my name is Nat, and I'm coming to you from Brooklyn, New York tonight. And we also have Joe, and I believe Joe has a question that you guys gave us to get started with.
Hey guys, I'm Joe. I'm coming from Allentown, Pennsylvania, and the question I got comes from Donald Joseph Kingsbury. The question is chocolate without milk or sugar chocolate?
Well, I will say that I did the thing that most children do where they like see a bar of chocolate in the house and they go and they're so excited and they open it and they stick it in their mouth and then they realize it's baker's chocolate and it's the most disgusting thing that they've ever had in their mouth. So if we're talking technicalities, I'm sure chocolate is chocolate, but if we're talking about pure delight that chocolate brings to us, then no. Chocolate without those things is not chocolate. It is a foul, just foul tasting thing.
I disagree. I mean, I think too much sugar makes chocolate a little gross for me. I mean, I like chocolate, but I love the bitterness that comes with dark chocolate. So, I think it's always good. Reminds me of when I was vegan for like a year, and I found this recipe for vegan pancakes, and I just made them, and I stopped being vegan, but I still made the vegan pancakes. So I don't really like do eggs and milk. So I found a really really good like dairy-free chocolate chip, and like they taste like they have milk. So I mean, I'm inclined to say no, that it's not chocolate, because you can substitute to make it not dairy and still be delicious.
I have to agree and disagree with both of my colleagues here. I will agree that you need the bitter and you also need the sweet. I will disagree that chocolate is gross without milk, because I like dark chocolate that I don't believe has really any milk whatsoever in it. And I also like some sugar in my dark chocolate, so I will call bullshit on both of those things, just flat out. And I will say that it's just like life. It can be gross in either direction, too bitter or too sweet, and you better embrace that shit one way or the other. So, life is chocolate.
We cut to a book signing. Thank you so much for being a fan of my book, Life, Bitter and Sweet. It means a lot to me to have such loyal fans.
How could I not be a fan of this book? I don't want to say life-changing because I feel like that's just a cliche.
You could say life-changing though, right? You could.
You know what? If I was the type of person who was willing to invest my own validation or your validation in me as like a change in my life, I would say that this was life-changing. I would say it was nearly as life-changing as when I stopped being vegan.
Can I quote you on that, Mr. Kingsbury?
Well, let's make that a direct quote, shall we? So,
all right.
I think the direct quote was...
my book is life-changing. Got it. My book is life-changing.
Yeah.
And
I feel like I stammered around in a circle trying to come up with something nice to say about your book, though, and now I feel like I'm backpedaling here. I feel bad, but
well, let me clarify something for you. Like it says in my book, Life, Bitter and Sweet.
Right.
sometimes we can love something and find it to be life-changing, magnificent,
Right.
amazing. But we can also have contradictory feelings because that's life. We might think that, for example, a book is uh, too powerful, it has too much influence, something like that.
Hmm.
Tag out,
Okay.
Matt. Hi, I just wanted to say this is the best book that I have ever had propping up my dresser with three legs.
So I can quote you on saying that this is the best book you've ever had. Am I right?
Well, that's not the full sentence. I mean, it's the best book that I've ever had propping up my dresser with three legs.
Right, but if I put it's the best book you've ever had, dot, 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 that will get the message across to my readers. I'm really trying to get my fans
Honey, don't forget to tell her that I propped up the toilet where there's a crack around the bolt with her last book.
Oh,
So she's carrying on a tradition in the house.
so my last book, Life Can Suck. Um, now I'm paraphrasing, but would you say that it really brings things up in your life?
Well, it keeps the toilet balanced and it soaks up the shitty water. So
Oh, so so my book keeps your life balanced. I love it. That's gonna go on
and
my
it
blog.
soaks up the shitty water, and then when it dries, it doesn't smell nearly as bad as the
Wow.
shitty water used to smell when it would dry into the floor, and then it's dry again, ready to soak up more shitty water. So it's changed a lot of things for
This
us.
is so helpful. This is really gonna help my blog because I mean balanced, helpful, um, you know, smell. All of these things are just great catchphrases for to get people's attention to my book. So I'm just so excited. I really appreciate
Well, you're
everything you're saying.
yeah. I mean, the last thing. I mean, we use your book. Life is smelling great, and it's perfect. I mean, we hollowed out the inside, and we use it to hide our marijuana from the kids. We don't want them to know that we smoke.
So my book, what you're saying, I think, is that it's a keeper of secrets. It allows you to be yourself in a world where you can't express who you are. And that is exactly the point I was trying to make. I'm so thrilled.
And you know what, Ms. Winfrey, I know that people they come to you and they're just big cliches and they come and they thank you and they talk about how inspirational you are. But I'll tell you, just to add one more thing, I rolled up a copy of your magazine recently and I beat my kids senseless with it and it worked.
You know,
It was perfect. It was a kind of tough love, but it was, if I'd reached for your book, I'd be in jail right now.
they'd be dead.
I'd
Yeah,
be in
they'd be
jail right
dead
now.
of
But I
fright.
just beat him like I was training a dog.
You
And
know, I find that the reason why I went into the magazine business in the first place is that people needed something that they could really wrap their hands around. And what you're saying just completely just demonstrates that my words are more than just words. It's something you can really, it's tangible. So this is great. This is all going on my blog. Ever since my television show ended, I've really been a little bit kind of just wandering in life. And then I read some books. They happen to be books that I wrote, and it really gave me new direction.
well, thanks for calling the house. It's kind of weird that you're just doing a survey for Harpo yourself. But we really appreciate you taking the time.
Absolutely. I have everyone's phone number in America.
Is
So,
this how you get? Is this how you get the? This must be it. I mean, this is like the research that you do to write the beautiful words that you do.
well, yeah, yes. I mean, first of all, I'm Oprah Winfrey, as you know. So the NSA just gave me everybody's contact information. It's kind of like a free for all, But yeah. So I just wanted to reach out to the public and talk to each person one by one.
We cut to a restaurant, a diner. Oh God, they gave me unsweetened iced tea again. I this is garbage. It needs sugar.
I literally, this is the worst thing that could ever happen to me. If I
I
don't,
know.
if I don't understand why this place doesn't have sugar. They don't even have sweetener, like that gross sweetener. They don't even have that.
I mean, yeah, this like equal would have been better than
Right.
this.
I mean, at this point, I'd put pancake syrup in my drink to sweeten it up, but they don't even have that. What? Did you take me to some weird like sugar-free place? I
You
don't
know
get
what?
it.
You know what? You guys got to calm down. If you don't calm down, they're going to throw us out of here, and they're never going to let us take another day trip again.
But maybe that's a good thing. Why do we
No,
even?
no way. I have to get out of that hospital every once in a while. If you guys fuck this up, I swear to God, I will kill you in your sleep.
Okay,
And Steven, I know that you kind of want me to do that, so I won't kill you in your sleep.
Ryan, why don't you find a new restaurant then? Okay, we've been coming here every week on Tuesday.
Yeah, this is the only thing we're allowed to do. And I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful to get a little fresh air. I'm grateful to see the waitress. I'm grateful to get the fuck out of that place.
you
Well,
get
I'd be
20.
grateful for some goddamn sugar, okay?
Thank you. Exactly, Stephen. I mean, you get 20 minutes of outdoor time every day. Why can't that be enough for you? I mean, the thing is, if we're gonna get a field trip, can it just be to like the real world? I feel like this is like a fake, like anti Willy Wonka place. I feel like it's a not fun, unsugared factory.
It could just be a place where we go and have a nice outing in public, but you guys make it crazy every time. You had to have this same conversation last week about half and half and milk and eggs and dairy in general, and I'm telling you for a fact, people survive without any of those things.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, George, but like, uh, you've been wearing that Thor costume for what, 20 years now?
Yeah,
I mean, that's not normal.
so what? I at least am happy to let the world see me for who I really am. I don't have to hide behind some clinging notion to way things have to be. I see the way things can be.
Well, I want to
People
see
see
you.
that in me. People see that in me, and that's why you see why the waitress treats me so well.
But all
Well,
right,
if you
no, go
don't
for it.
get her to bring us some sugar, I'm gonna take that hammer and smash this glass.
Yeah.
First of all, you don't have the right to use this hammer because you're not a deity. You're not even Nordic.
Either are you, dude. You're from Queens.
So what? So what? So what? My family's from Denmark, and all right, fine. So what? So what? My
Listen,
family's Welsh.
hold
Fine.
on. George, listen. I'm not judging you, okay? I'm in the same hospital, right? I got my shit. You got your shit. Steven, he's got his shit. All I'm saying is, if we're gonna have an outing, why can't we have sugar? Why can't you wear that Thor costume and it can be in like the mall
The
or at a
fact that
regular
we're
restaurant?
the fact that we're out here in public is the sugar. You understand what I'm saying? This is
That's
it.
interesting.
This is it.
That's interesting. I never thought about it that
You
way.
guys find something to cry about with every single thing we do.
Hmm.
Now, by the thoughts of Odin, we shall leave.
Well, can we pick
Fine,
up some?
but I'm not paying the tab, okay?
Nobody's paying the tab.
Well, I wouldn't pay for this bland
Get in the
bullshit
van.
anyway.
Get in the van. This one's on Odin. If anyone tries to do anything, I'll kill them with this hammer.
You know that hammer's rubber, right? George, I'm just saying.
We cut to we cut to a clown college.
Yeah, so what we're supposed to do today is we're supposed to get into seltzer splashes, spit takes. You know what, guys? I gotta just tell you. I've been sober before last night for about 14 years, 13 and change, and my wife left me for my neighbor, and I blacked out last night, and I can't do this right now. I'm sorry. Um,
You're so
Yeah,
intense. You're like the most intense teacher I've ever had. You're like, "Ugh," you're so intense. But you know what? Like before I became a clown, or before I joined the school, I didn't know what to
I'm
do
gonna
with my
st-
life.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Uh-huh.
You're assuming way too much in evidence here.
Okay, I don't know
You
what any
think
of that
you
means.
you think you will be a clown. You
No,
think
no,
this is just going to be a cakewalk to
no,
get
no,
through
no.
this class? Is that?
Oh my gosh, no, I respect clowns so much and it looks like such hard work. I'm so excited. I'm just saying, like, I once read this book. It was called Life, Bitter and Sweet. It was by Oprah Winfrey, and it was like, it
Uh,
changed my life. Before that, I was working on Wall Street and I was miserable. And now I'm like here in clown school with you. I'm so excited. So I was just thinking, like, you should read it.
you know what? It's no wonder I drink with the kind of meddling forces that get involved in clowning these days. Oprah Winfrey has been trying to change the art of clowning for 26 years.
Oh, it's not about clowning. Her book is just about how like life can just like take a big old dump on you, but like you can find the sugar in that. You can find like the sweet. So like your wife left you, but like now you probably have more time to go to the movies, stuff like
I'm
that.
not. I'm not talking about Oprah's book Life. I'm talking about Harpo. Who is Harpo?
Oh,
Okay.
isn't
I'm
that just her
talking
name
about her.
backwards?
Her name forwards is Harpo. Backwards.
You're so intense. This
Harpo
is
is
crazy.
Harpo is the last modern clown in American history who's going to be remembered.
I have so much to learn from you.
hey guys.
It's so oh my gosh, I can't wait until I get to the level 2 so I get some of those prompts.
All the levels are just completely arbitrary. I'll just have you know. Um,
I'm in level 3.5.
yeah, it's just because he keeps paying for classes, and it's pretty much how we run this school now. Nobody gives a shit about clowning anymore at all.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about the commedia dell'arte.
Well, I care about it. I care about it so much.
We cut to the an audition for a circus. Yeah, so I see on your resume that you studied in the New York Clowning School. It says you went through to level 601. That's really not that impressive. I know that you have it on here as your main source of education for clowning, but quite frankly, taking classes in clowning, it's kind of throwing money away. So you should get some real experience.
Well, that's only the first page of my resume. Let me get the rest.
Yeah, the old resume as a scarf never ending out of your mouth. I get it. That's clearly curriculum 201 at the New York Clown College. Um, you clearly have been taught in this sort of factory of how to do things, and I really am looking for somebody who can think outside of the box.
We cut back to the class. So look, I'm gonna share with you guys the final secret to clowning. See,
Is
we
it
do.
a big red nose?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I always wanted a big red nose.
Let me finish what I had to say.
I only have a medium nose.
Shut up! Look, we make light of things all day long, okay? And at this school, we do that throughout all these arbitrary levels. But graduation day, somebody's gonna die. This is how you understand the life of clowning, and you find perspective in comedy. You understand why people need comedy every day in their lives. So what we do is we drown the worst student in this class in a kiddie pool together, and we choose together who that's going to be. And then we share in that guilt and pain.
I know you're quoting page 23 of Oprah's book, Life is Shit and Then You Die. I knew you should read those books. I'm so excited. Oh, it's totally giving you new perspective. I get it.
Yeah, I totally understand why the book says on the back, life is wonderful until ...
Yes, exactly. You
You really,
know,
you really think Oprah Winfrey wrote those words?
no, she was quoting a fan. It said something like, this is the best book I've ever ... And I was like, it is.
Yeah, I have a signed copy from her. It says, Ringo, you are the bomb ...
Well, since we're about to lose our accreditation, and the class is now down to 2 people for the year, let alone this semester, uh, it's time to choose.
Well, I'm in level 3.5 and she's in level 1. So that means you're in 2 different classes, right?
So does anyone else feel like maybe someone made the choice for us? Anyone?
If you're saying that one of us needs to be sacrificed in order to prove that life needs comedy,
We cut to a press conference. So I want to thank all the people that have made this book possible. Mostly I want to thank people who made the ultimate sacrifice in their lifetimes to have given me the support and the understanding to have helped me write the ultimate treatise on clowning. So thank you.
I'm sorry, the question was, how do you feel about having to go to jail for the rest of your life for killing one of your students? And I don't think you answered that.
Well, I feel like you have to make the ultimate commitment. Some crafts, they don't allow for the bitter and the sweet. They don't allow for compromise. You have to take one road, and then you have to follow it through. And I hope that someday I will be allowed to enjoy some time in the outside world again.
You are never going to see outdoors, okay? I mean, maybe like 20 minutes a day or something in the yard. You are never going to see outdoors. You are a despicable human being. You killed your students.
There's maybe a possibility that I even would be allowed to have even an unsweetened iced tea, maybe at a little roadside diner.
Listen, I don't know who this clown is over here making these funny noises, and he's clearly one of your deranged followers. Okay, but this is like a... Listen, you're all going down. You're all going down. This court has found you guilty, and you, sir, are going to jail for life.
Well, for the rest of my life.
Exactly.
Well, I had an entire life before this where I was allowed to explore and create, and I'm grateful for that opportunity. And now I'm willing to sacrifice what's left of my life, and I hope that those of you that carry on my message will remember me from time to time. Maybe you'll have an unsweetened iced tea at a diner with some friends.
ABC News watchers, this is the end of a very trying day of the trial of Bozo the Clown. As you can see, he's showing no remorse. He will be going to jail for life, and I hope that all of you that are these fanatics, these followers of Bozo, can finally see the truth that this is no life that you want to live. Thank you for watching. This is ABC News. Good night. And that's our show. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a
Good night,
great
everybody.
night.
Good night.